Like previously on Roll Gay Roleplay?
I'm so mad that somebody figured out the clues.
Oh.
Is this somebody that I know?
Mm. But
I can't decide because when I look at this, I notice there are numbers in each one, right? Or it's a prime number. 2551 is prime. And like, wait, Chris doesn't think any of us are good at math, so he probably wouldn't go there.
Think. Y'all have proven.
First of all, bitch.
I have a degree in math.
I love y'all, but let's be real.
I'm pretty okay at math.
Katie's got 7 calculator apps up at once.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so you can't find treasure with a clenched fist. You need to open your fist, which is a high five, right? That's the high five thing. So something to do with your hand, your palm being exposed.
There's treasure in the open hand dojo.
His eyes kind of shoot over to you, and he says, "What are you looking for?"
We were told by a little robot that there might be something that you can't get with a clenched fist.
You need to know what to ask for.
Do you have any eggs around here?
I don't have eggs.
Can you tell me what to ask for?
You have everything you need to know what to ask for.
Do
Duh.
you have any fucking eggs?
Still don't have eggs. You're hyper focusing on the eggs part of this.
It's eggs. It's written in the thing.
If only one word is important in that, why do you think it's eggs?
So we need to unscramble some. Okay,
Holy
we need to
fuck,
unscramble
Tisha.
something.
Thank you.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
leave for a half hour. Let me know when you guys
open-
are done.
Open fist dojo.
Wide open hand.
Right now.
Deadwood Hopegin. Dojo. Dopehead. Ooh. Endowed. Pood. Haji.
This episode's over.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and hello, Christ. I'm about to sin again.
Oh.
Hi. My name is Katie. I play Linspector Saint Hit, and both me and Lynn are going to be dressed in pink, ready in line for the Barbie movie.
I'm Brandel. I play Bae, and hey Christ, you don't know me. I'm Jewish, but like, I just want to cover all the bases, you know?
Hi, I'm Tisha, and I play Rux Baldacchino. Are we talking about baseball? Or sorry,
We can.
I missed the bases conversation.
Padam. Pardar. Hi.
Pardar.
I know you want to take me hard. Hi. I'm Jonathan, and I'm a hot mess. And I play Erwin Corwin.
Our question is about music this week, right?
No, not this episode. I thought this episode was the foreign friend coming to America.
Oh,
And
fuck. You're right.
Speaking of, fuck.
Speaking of fun.
Yep, get there. Speaking
We
of...
don't have to lead into a question, y'all.
Speaking of not leading into a question.
God.
If Katie were to visit you or us in the U.S., what would be the first restaurant we would take them to? And if we were to visit Katie in Canada, Katie, where would you take us?
And is this saying that vegan is on the table still? I think that makes okay. Because if it's American cuisine, if it's not Outback Steakhouse, I don't want it.
Outback.
Do they have vegan
Isn't that
steaks?
Australian?
That makes so much sense.
If it's not Fridays, then get away from my face. I'm sorry. I'm in a dumbass mood right now.
Okay, yeah. If you didn't have a vegan friend, like, where would you take them?
Yeah, so I'm going to go. Okay. So for me, the American staple that like, you know, like if my friend was coming to America and I was just like, honey, like you have to have the authentic American cuisine. Everybody goes here. I hate to say this. It would be Chili's.
Oh, that's
Okay. So, speaking as a vegan that has been to Chili's with non-vegan friends, they don't have a lot of vegan food, but they do have fried pickles that are really good in their barbecue sauce, which is all vegan.
Slay.
And I will
Interesting.
eat chips and salsa and have those pickles. I would volunteer to go there.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
But yeah, I would definitely choose Chili's.
okay. I was stuck because I live in the Chicagoland area, so the obvious answer for me is to say Portillo's.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go with Chuck E. Cheese. There's nothing
Oh.
like Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
That's
Thank
the place
God.
you want to take people. Chuck E. Cheese. I want to see a mouse running around while I eat my cardboard pizza. Plus, they got all the
Dirty.
games. I love games.
I don't want to eat
Dirty
pizza that cuts the roof of my mouth.
It's so good though. It's so greasy. You gotta like put a paper towel on the top of it to sop all the grease up before you even pick it up. It's so
And that's
good.
That's a sin.
And then they use that same paper towel to make the crust.
Why wouldn't you do Dave and Buster's?
There's no mouse. And what about the Chuck E. Cheese Junkyard Band or that's my favorite band? Remember?
Just
Oh, yeah.
screaming children.
I'm so sorry. That's not attractive to me. But I mean, okay, first of all, though, imagine for real bringing your friend there, though. They would have a fucking blast.
Right.
Especially if you honk the stonk, you know what I mean?
I don't know what that
I
means.
don't.
I don't.
What?
Is that Canadian jargon?
No, it's not.
What does honk the stomp mean?
No, it's just a joke. It's something that I say with
Is
my
that giving
friends.
the mouse a reach around? Is that?
No, just smoke some weed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought that was like your lesbian commune language.
No, it's just a
Honk
joke.
the stomp.
Sunday morning honk the stonk.
Honk the stonk.
It's the ritual.
That
here
sounds
at
like
my compound.
masturbation.
Okay, I'll stop saying it then.
Yeah.
No, say it more.
Unless you're alluding to masturbation.
Or smoking weed and then masturbating. The devil's playtime.
Live, laugh, love.
Can I choose anywhere in the U.S.?
Yes.
So, there is this place in Portland called Casa Diablo. It is a vegan strip club.
Oh, shit.
What?
That sounds like Portland, Oregon.
Yes.
That sounds
think-
like the most Portland thing I've ever heard.
I think that's what my choice would be. Second choice, Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
your family.
Yeah, everybody's family here. It
'Cause-
gives like a great American experience, right? It doesn't matter where you're from. If you're here, you're family, right? That's quintessential Americanism, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Aren't-
I mean,
Isn't it?
yes.
No. Yes. You're right.
Okay.
Like no. Olive Garden. I feel like having someone experience those breadsticks for the first time, like that's
hmm
Yeah.
And the breadsticks are vegan.
And they're all you can fit in your purse.
They are?
hmm
The breadsticks
So-
at Olive Garden are vegan?
Yes. So get the breadsticks, the salad, and the minestrone. Great date night. And there's like drinks too. So
Oh my god.
yeah. Whenever I eat those breadsticks, I don't have a mouth anymore. I have a gullet.
yeah, they're always like, "Do you want more breadsticks?" And why do they even ask that?
Yeah,
Put 'em
I've heard
down.
that if you hold your thumb, it makes it easier for you to deep throat the
Oh
breadsticks.
my god, I need to do that. Then.
I wasted that on brushing my teeth. Whoops.
Ugh.
Okay.
If you hold your hold on, I don't know.
It actually
this.
does work. It actually does work.
If you hold
How do
your
you hold your thumb?
You like
with your
squeeze your
other
thumb
hand?
in your hand. Yeah.
Well,
like
how
you're
are you,
really bad
How
at
are you brushing
punching.
your teeth if you're holding your
Well,
own
because I
hand?
try to brush the back of my
hands,
back of
girl.
your tongue where it smells bad.
Back, back, back,
So
yeah.
you hold your toothbrush with two hands?
No.
What?
Hold your toothbrush with one hand. Why the fuck would you hold your toothbrush with two
Are you
hands?
holding your thumb with your same hand the thumb is on, or are you holding your thumb with the other hand?
Same hand the thumb is on. You squeeze it like you're making a bad fist.
Okay.
Anyway, I would take someone to eat at a mall food court because America's a melting pot.
Wonderful.
And
love
that's
that.
a terrible, awful, trash food place to go.
That's so American.
There's something for everyone.
Social justice Jonathan ringing in. We don't say melting pot anymore. We say layered cake.
Oh wait, is that a bad thing to say?
Because melting pot apparently means that we assimilate all of our cultures to become one, but we want to keep.
Yeah, we do. Christians.
Are we the Borg?
So we want to
white cishet?
We
Christians.
want to work together while keeping our own individual traditions and things that make us unique and beautiful.
What happened to a
futile.
salad bowl?
Or a salad bowl, yeah. We say salad bowl because
I like the cake better though.
I do.
And it all comes back to Olive Garden.
We're here, everyone's family.
What about Canada, Katie? Where are we going?
Okay, so there are a couple options, non-vegan and vegan options. So both of us can enjoy a beautiful, it's called a beaver tail, but essentially what it is it's just a flat piece of dough that's been fried and different toppings. So you can get like Nutella. The classic is like a squeeze of lemon and brown sugar and cinnamon. So the classic recipe is vegan.
Fuck.
Here's the thing, Katricia. What about for a bitch that's hungry though? Because beaver tails ain't gonna feed me.
You need
they're
a whole
big.
beaver.
They're huge.
They're like the size of my forearm.
They're
they're
all
like
really
length.
sweet though, Jonathan. I don't know if you would like any of them.
I don't like sweets.
But then there's also poutine. There's a couple different poutine places. There's Smokes Poutineery, which is just like volume, but generally everywhere does poutine because it is just fries, cheese curds, not shredded cheese. It's a very different type of cheese, and then gravy. But there's a couple places to get vegan poutine in.
Okay, so it's poutine and not poutine, like.
I thought it was poutine.
That's how we say it.
So it's poutine. That's the French way to say it.
Like how Jonathan says La Croix.
Yeah, La Croix. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's
Instead of
not LaCroix boy.
Exactly, it's La Croix. But yeah, so people where I am from call it poutine just because there are so many people who do speak French so close.
Poutine. I live.
Like literally right across the river. That's what they call it in Montreal.
Wait. Was that Jonathan's French vampire impersonation?
She was like
Also, fun fact for
That
our
was
listeners,
Jonathan
apparently
French laughing.
our listener rates have gone down in France ever since Lynn debuted, so I like to take personal.
Yeah, it's definitely not
that.
Tisha actively antagonizing.
Actively being like, fuck the French.
I have never fucked a French person.
What restaurant would you take us to?
Oh, there's just a bunch of like the local chains and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's always just some random guys. Like the best one would be like some random guy.
You
Fuck
take
yeah.
us to a food truck.
Food trucks. That's
Yeah.
now my answer. Chuck E. Cheese food truck. That's
Yeah,
Ew,
food truck.
ew, that sounds like
Chuck E. Cheese
literally a
food truck.
child predator abduction van.
It does, doesn't it? I'm a mouse,
Random
kids.
things.
We'll eat my pizza. We'll honk the stonk or whatever.
Whatever.
I have to go home.
We'll honk the
Wait, I'm almost done. I got two more. And then there is
Oh my god, we're spending a week. The
I
date
told
with
you,
Katie is
I
a week
love
long.
Eating food.
Time's different in
Loves-
Canada.
Yep. There are Montreal style bagels. They're made a
Katie's
different
taking
way
us
than
for bagels.
we're getting bagels. We're getting bagels. Legally required. And then there's also like smoked meat, like Schwartz's, which is really good. Which I don't go to anymore, but if I had a friend who is not vegan, I will eat their pickles while they eat some smoked meat.
Sounded like a double
That sounds
Honk their
like
stonk
a
and then
porn
eat their
movie.
pickle.
I will eat their pickle while
While
they
they
enjoy
eat my
smoked meat. Yeah.
That's before we get into the episode, real quick, whoever sent Tisha all those pickles, you are a comedy genius. That was so fucking funny. I don't know who it was still. Well fucking done.
Oh yeah.
What am I gonna
Well
do with
done.
all these pickles?
We gotta
I did say that out loud. What am I gonna do with all these pickles? Exactly like that when I opened that box.
I just have lots and lots of pickles.
Pickles?
Could you say how many pickles there were? Do we have an idea on how many pickles you
I
received?
should have counted them. I did do a week's worth of pickles for lunch.
Oh,
Oh no, man.
no.
And I still have so many pickles.
Yeah, it was
So
a lot.
many.
You forgot
It's
the
so
pickles.
funny. It's so funny. It is
so
hilarious.
Oh, shucky ducky.
I haven't bought vegetables in like 3 weeks at this point because
'Cause
I
you
have
said
nowhere to
they're
put them in my
You
fridge.
showed the picture where they were like flavored pickles, right?
Yeah, they're the pickles that you get at a gas station
Mhm.
in the little separate single pouches.
Yeah.
One of them is like hot, and one of them is like a sour hot.
I think I counted 16 bags.
Total,
I think I'm counting
there's
16 bags, but that's
there's more than 16 total. I ate 7 bags, and I still have a whole fucking pantry drawer or fucking produce drawer in my fridge full. I'll count them.
that's so funny. Yeah, somebody sent an anonymous pickle package to Tisha of just literally all pickles, and that's, man, one of the funniest things I think I've seen in a long time.
It's hilarious.
Why I oughta give
Yeah,
you a
we'll post
knuckle
the picture on
sandwich.
Discord and maybe on social media so you guys can see this pickle. It's a drawer full of pickles. Now, speaking of pickles, that leads us to another episode, I think. Close enough. Where we left off, I'm just going to take it from here because we left off with the last episode being just split into 2 parts. One was storyline and one was just puzzle solving attempts. And we're going to start this episode at Wide Open Hand Dojo. We got a lot of help from listeners as to what these puzzles mean, and help from also Katie's roommate, because
Like literally 10 minutes. It was so frustrating. And then I had to relive this entire weekend. Like, wow, you're so smart. So fucking annoying.
So we're going to pick up at Wide Open Hand, and since now we have some things solved, we're going to start off with Bae. After asking questions and you guys trying to interrogate the person that runs Wide Open Hand, Bae is going to take a step back and literally stumble into a rack of bow staffs and swords, practice weaponry. And we'll pick it up from there. Bae just knocked over a bunch of stuff, and you're talking to this guy still, and he just goes, "Can you be careful?" What?
Heck, Clums, no one saw that. No one saw.
Hey, there any eggs in that weapon rack?
Oh, man.
Chris, are there?
We have no eggs in the weapon rack, unfortunately.
Are there any high fives? I high five the weapon rack.
If those weapons were eggs, they would be scrambled now. Well, we can't unscramble them.
It's true.
Lynn, having suddenly had a flash of genius and understanding the hint/clue, can we say it out loud now? We allowed to
Yeah, we are allowed to say
unscramble the
this.
scramble?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wide open hand translates to hidden weapon. So, there is a hidden weapon somewhere in this dojo.
Mmm.
Ooh,
I mean-
secret anime style.
Surely it wouldn't be in the
Weapon rack
rack of
sitting right here.
weapons. Just gets knocked over.
Hey, sometimes the secret weapon is the rusty old sword that needs to be activated by my inner spirit or something.
Yeah.
You never know.
The friends we found along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
God. Okay.
I just watched Demon Slayer, okay?
Oh,
So-
same.
God.
It was
Season finale.
Yeah,
Yes,
literally.
God.
It's not-
It was so.
We
good.
can't do this right now.
Also, can I make a perception check to see if there are any weapons of note after Bae accidentally stepped into it or knocked it over?
Ditto,
Sure,
ditto.
go for it.
Okay, so big money. Oh, a 24, honey.
Ah, nice. I got a 22.
Yes.
Okay. I think now that Lynn has relayed the clue, you're now just going through practice weaponry. And there's like a practice bow staff. Everything seems a little bit like flimsy and soft to make sure you're not going to hurt anybody. But with those perceptions, I'll also remind you that the person that runs the dojo has been asking you to tell him what you need.
Lynn or Erwin, would you like to?
Oh no, by
Ask
by
the
all
guy.
means, you go ahead.
And Bae-Lin, my good sir, I think I finally figured out what we need. We need the, how you say, hidden weapon. Wink, wink.
At that point, his eyes shoot over to you and he'll say, "Of course, give me a moment." He'll walk over and turn off the lights in Wide Open Hand. He'll take a pack of cigarettes and toss it over to Silver Powder. And he'll say, "We're shutting down for a bit. Just take a break. It's time for that." And Silver Powder will walk outside with his cigarettes. The person who runs the dojo will walk over to the entrance, turn the sign from open to closed, and lock the door. He'll then say, follow me. And he'll lead you into a back room, which is packed with those large mats, grappling dummies. And there's a row of standing heavy bags shaped like those armless torsos with a head.
Mhm.
And he'll say, walk that way, but be careful with your actions. There are consequences if you're incorrect.
That is very menacing.
Good luck.
Okay, we just follow the route and make sure not to make any mistake. Sounds so easy.
So Chris, you said you, and then like, is it just Lynn Spector back there?
All of you can go for this. In fact, I encourage you all to go instead of putting this on one person.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay.
Gnarly shrimp on the Barbie.
As you're walking, it's like you're walking through these rows of armless torso heavy bags, and you enter a very dark space. In this dark space, there are 3 statues shaped just like these armless heavy bags, except they're made of stone. And to the left, there is a weapon rack with 3 different weapons, along with 3 plaques, which say 3 different classes. There are instructions in front of the 3 statues, and this is what it reads. Your task is to give the appropriate weapon and appropriate class to the appropriate statue. You can ask 1 statue yes or no questions, but you cannot speak to the other 2 statues. When you think you have it, say it out loud. If you are correct, you will advance. If not, you will be punished. The fewer questions you ask, the easier the rest of the test will be.
Well,
I mean, I think the easiest.
that is not how that works in real life, by the way. Every time you should ask as many questions as you need to figure the situation out. Informed consent always.
So there are statues 1, 2, and 3. Your weapons are a bow, a spear, and a sword. And the classes you have are wizard, warlock, and paladin.
It was a bow.
A spear and a sword.
Yes.
Oh, a BOW bow.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm thinking of this as a work way. If I have somebody who's asking me like 100 questions and they just don't get it, then I'm going to make the rest of their job a test so I can get them fired because they're obviously just not getting it. Out of those 3, which would a wizard use? A bow, a spear, or a staff, or a sword?
I mean, if they're a spell sword.
I mean, I would go paladin sword. Right?
We should ask the guy.
Remember my gnarly mates on the Barbie that we can ask questions
To one of the statues.
But we can only ask 1 question per statue, right?
You can only ask questions to 1 statue, and they must be yes or no questions.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we can ask unlimited
That
ones.
one statue.
Are they required to tell us the truth?
I'm only silent because I had to think about that, but yes.
Yeah, so they will tell us the truth.
So we're looking at these statues that already have their classes assigned,
No.
basically.
No.
There are 3 statues that are identical. They're just stone fighting statues. You have 3 classes and 3 weapons that you must put in the proper order on each one. So each statue gets 1 weapon and 1 class.
So there's
Are they
9
standing in
possible.
different positions, like their fighting stance?
Can
No,
we
this-
be like...
This is a programming question.
Yeah, so it's just what is statue 1, what is statue 2, what is statue 3, and what are they all holding?
Oh. So there's so many different possibilities because we have 3 and 3, and then we also have 3 statues.
So 9 total. 3 squared.
27.
It took us
Okay.
so long to figure
There's
out how
more
to
than
even get
27
here.
possibilities here.
I thought it was
Okay,
3,
so then I
3
was wrong.
cubed, no?
3 cubed. Yeah, fuck. I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah, 3
It would be
cubed is 27.
362,880 possibilities.
No, there's 27 possibilities.
Okay, I don't think that this is relevant. I understand the need to answer this question properly, but
No, we don't have to continue.
my first step is always to just assign one of them randomly until we get it right and then keep going. But that's not the most efficient way to do things. Like, that's my first instinct, would just be paladin, sword. Is this combination right?
Do we think it matters what statue it goes on?
I think that those can be 2 separate questions, if that makes any sense. Does this class and this weapon go together? Yes or no? Does this combination of class and weapon go with the statue? Yes or no?
Gonna be a lot of questions.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not so sure it's the best, most efficient solution. But that's how I am breaking it down in my head right now. I would love to hear everyone else's options.
Can we ask the statue what the next challenges are gonna be?
That is not a yes or no question.
We could ask the statue, are you a wizard and do you use a bow? Kind of thing. Like let's pair it up.
Is that one question or two questions?
No. Are you a wizard that uses a bow is one question.
That's fair.
And if they say no, then we've kind of narrowed it down.
I mean, not really.
We can ask, does a wizard use a sword? That is one way to do it, but the other way to do it is to press our luck and try to pair everything together and hope we get at least one right, and that would decrease our questions. Right? Are you a paladin that uses a sword, or is the guy to the right of you a paladin that uses a sword? Is the guy to the left of you a paladin that uses a sword? So we ask the guy in the middle, the statue in the middle, like that whole question. And we can ask 3 questions, and then we would know, number 1, the paladin doesn't use a sword. But we could possibly chance being right that a paladin does use a sword, and it's the guy on the left.
We could hit it with one question being like, are any of you a paladin that uses a sword?
Yeah, but then we have to figure out which one that is.
Yeah, but then we at least know that the sword goes with the paladin.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all out of character, by the way, just because I feel like all of our characters are too fucking stupid.
Yeah, I like that. No, I like that. Does a paladin use a sword? But we only ask that kind of question once. And then we move on to figure out who the wizard and the warlock is.
There's got to be some sort of logic to this.
This is a programming
It's
question.
statistics. Oh, or programming.
Right? Isn't this a programming question? Or like one of those weird little diagram things where it's like...
It's a statistics question. It's all statistics.
Well, I fucking hate statistics. That's
I
why
love
I'm
I
class
don't know that this is statistics.
This is so totally statistics.
Christopher, what kind of mental breakdown method did you use? Did you use programming? Did you mental breakdown?
I viewed this as more of a programming.
Okay.
If that helps you at all, I don't think it does.
Can you read
That's an
the
opinion.
thing again for us?
The rules?
The engraving or whatever?
Yeah, sure. And it'll be totally the same. In front of you are 3 statues that are identical. To the left, there is a weapon rack with 3 different weapons and 3 plaques with 3 different classes on them. You can ask one statue yes or no questions, and they will answer truthfully. The fewer questions asked, the easier the rest of the test will be.
Why one statue? If it's as many questions as possible.
Because we can't ask them all at once. If we say, I'm asking all of you, are you a paladin that uses a sword?
Do you think it's a trick that like we can only ask statue number 1?
No, and it's not just statue number 1, it's just one statue, right, Chris?
There's 3 statues. You just can only ask questions of one of them, whether it be 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Because functionally they will all give the same answer relative to themselves.
Exactly.
Right, and I would just say let's ask the middle one so that way we can use left and right.
I'm messing with my siblings. Hi, you guys are smart and no computers.
Yeah, can we do a live stream and get some listeners in here?
Yeah. I'd like to use my lifeline.
I'm telling you.
You guys haven't even tried yet.
I'm telling you.
I already give up. I'm out of clues.
Part of being a good worker
You don't
is
deserve this
knowing
hidden
when
weapon.
you are wasting resources on something that you will never be able to solve. And when to...
We're going to be able to solve this. Why?
No,
Nobody
don't
wants to
even
listen
try.
to me. It's
Don't
fine.
ask any questions.
You know what? I'm done.
Tisha, solve
Solve it on your own.
I'm done too. Let's all
solve it.
leave.
General strike. Tisha, how would you like to solve this?
I like Brandle's idea of asking. The first question can be,
To be fair, I think it was Katie's idea to be like, is a sword and a wizard together?
Okay. Well, I like the first question to be a generic one. Whether so we have a couple ways to solve this. The first thing I would like to do is take a gamble at us being right about what a paladin uses, asking individually, are you a paladin? Is this guy a paladin? And then having to ask a second question of, does a paladin use a sword? I like to gamble and make it a pair in the question.
Would you like to do the honors?
Okay, leave this to me. I know tough guys here, and these guys are pretty tough. You see what I mean? And Rex punches one of them.
Oh, okay.
They're made of stone, right?
They are made of stone. How's your fist doing there?
You know, I mean, I didn't punch it with all my might. If I did that, I'd probably destroy it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see here, they're pretty tough guys. They can take a punch.
Can Bae observe the statues? Like, do a perception check on the room? Is there any signage? Is there like an engraving on the back or in the butt crack?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for a butt crack search.
Oh my god. It's a Mothman search. Roll for Mothman. Gazing.
Oh, fuck. I got a 7. It was really close.
Bae's just looking at the butts of the statues.
No. Also touching.
Okay. Bae's globulating on the backside of one of the statues.
Feels like a wizard.
Hey, middle guy there.
We are deciding that this is the one guy that we are asking the questions of. Middle guy, correct? Just to make sure.
I mean, if you have if you want me to ask this guy over here, but he kind of looks like a fool. You know, kind of looks like a punk.
All three statues speak up at once and they say,
You are boring me.
Damn.
Okay, hey, middle guy there. Does a paladin use a sword?
No.
Oh, okay. So, paladin, not sword. Okay. Is, the guy on the left of you, middle guy, is the guy on the left of you a paladin?
No.
My left or stage left.
I had to turn my paper around.
Guy to left.
That means it's the other one.
Or it could be him.
Well, so the paladin doesn't use a sword. So either 2 or 3 is a paladin, and
They don't use a sword.
number 1 could still be a sword. Okay.
Tisha, say that again.
All right. So the guy on the left. Oh, sorry. The guy on the left is not a paladin.
My left.
The guy on the. We're just saying in generalities. So we have
goodness.
left, middle, right.
Yes.
I
okay.
asked-
Yeah, but you said your left when you asked.
Oh my god. Do you want me to use ABC?
Kind of.
It's like one of those
You're
logic
confusing
puzzles.
yourselves doing it the other way.
I'm not confusing myself. I understand what I'm saying. I think, am I confusing you, Christopher? I'm thinking they're lined up in a line.
Yes.
There's 1, 2, 3 in a line. I'm asking 2, and I asked that if 1, the guy on the left.
One would be on your
No,
left.
You
Be
asked
one.
your left.
Well, fine.
The
My
statue's
fucking
left.
left. My fucking left. My left.
Counts as another question.
No,
It's
God
not
damn
another
it.
question.
Wait, no, but then that means we get a different answer.
All right. I'm naming you all. Okay. Schmuck 1, Schmuck 2, Schmuck 3.
Okay.
Schmuck 1 is on my left. Schmuck 2 is right in front of me. Schmuck 3 is to my right. Rux's right. Does that work, Chris? 1, 2,
Understood.
3? Okay.
I will answer accordingly.
All right. So Schmuck 1's not a paladin, and we know a paladin doesn't use a sword. So Schmuck 1 could use a sword. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Does Schmuck 3 use a bow?
Negative.
Okay.
One second. I need to draw a picture. Stop. I need to draw a picture.
Is it a picture of a
Okay.
bunny?
It's not a picture of a bunny. It's one of those dumb logic puzzle things that my fucking mom does.
Ah, yes. That's exactly what this
Okay.
is, Katie.
Does Schmuck 2 use a sword?
False.
Bae wants to inspect the weapons rack. Are there any numbers on the weapons or something written on them?
Roll for me.
I got a 20, dirty.
Okay. On the bow, there is a little wizard hat.
Boom. I don't think it was just for us to randomly guess and ask questions the whole time.
All right, so here's my absolutely not positive thoughts. All right.
Well, that means the warlock uses a sword.
Yeah. Number 2 is a wizard that uses a bow. Wait, no. No.
Can't use the bow.
Number 1 is a wizard.
Wizard does use the bow.
Number 1 is a wizard that uses a bow. Number 2 is a warlock that uses a sword. And number 3
Paladin uses
is a paladin that uses a spear. That's what my thought is. 1 wizard bow, 2 paladin spear.
Yeah, you guys got this.
Well, we have the matches correct. I don't know if the statue numbers matter.
They do. Chris said they did. That's why I said 9 factorial.
Maybe that's just what he wants us to think. Does anyone else want to inspect a statue to see if there's a wizard hat tattoo on the ass?
Yeah, Lynn's gonna do a little peeky because I can't help any other way.
But tell me what statue you're looking at.
I mean, I'd love to do them all in order.
Bae was looking at the one that we talked to earlier.
So I will do the one to Tisha's right.
The warlock with the sword.
Yeah.
So Schmuck 1 or Schmuck 3?
Schmuck 3.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation, please.
15.
You look at the very bottom ankle, and you'll see the letter P with an X through it.
Oh, weird.
So not a paladin.
Not a
right.
paladin.
So we're still back to Schmuck 1's a wizard with a bow, Schmuck 2's a paladin with a spear, and Schmuck 3's a warlock with a sword.
How did we settle on that?
So we can ask one more question. So we've asked 3 questions so far. We can ask a 4th question just to verify. Number 1, we know that a paladin doesn't use a sword. And we know number 1's not a paladin. So we can ask if number 1 is a wizard with a bow, and I think that'll give us the other 2. Because number 2 doesn't use a sword. And number 3 doesn't use a bow. So that will concrete give us the answer. So if we ask if number 1's a wizard with a bow and we get a yes, then the rest are done. Unless we want to just try what we have here.
Yeah, but if we're wrong, isn't there a punishment?
No, there was no saying it. We just have to figure it out.
The person that led you in there said there was a punishment.
There's a punishment.
Oh, all right. I'm down to gamble on my guess, but if you guys want to verify it, I'm cool with that.
I think it would be better to use an extra question to verify, even if it makes it harder.
Okay. All right. The statue guy right here in front of me that I have labeled Schmuck 2. The Schmuck 1, are they a wizard with a bow?
No.
Fuck! Are you fucking serious, Chris?
Yes, because you have not listened to the answers of my questions.
I didn't listen to the answers to your questions.
There's one you have wrong, and it's leading you down this wrong path.
Okay, so which one do I have wrong? Because I've been using left and right. I asked if the person to the left was a paladin or not. I asked if does a paladin use a sword? And you said no, a paladin doesn't use a sword. So the only other option is number 1 is the paladin with the spear. Number 2, wait. What was the clue that Lynn just got?
That the paladin is not number 3.
Yeah, if there's a P with an X crossed out. The one to the right
All
of
right,
you.
so maybe I switched up. I think I switched up Schmuck 1 and Schmuck 2. Okay, that's the only other answer. Which one did I miss? I think I was assuming Schmuck 1 was not a paladin was not a paladin. Why do I have Schmuck 1 is not a paladin? Is that an answer that I got?
No.
Oh,
so.
okay.
You
That's
asked earlier
You're
about
right.
the
You're
left
right.
paladin. But
I'm looking.
you
I
mixed up.
I made my notes wrong. I made an arrow, and I'm ignoring the arrow that I did. Okay. Schmuck 1 is the paladin with the spear. Schmuck 2 is the wizard with the bow, and Schmuck 3 is the warlock with the sword. Final answer.
Do you want to ask? Don't say final answer for all of us, bitch.
That's my final answer. You want me to ask? Okay. All right. Should I ask if a Schmuck 2 is the wizard with the bow? Is that what you want me to ask? Okay. Hey, you right there in the middle. Are you a wizard with the bow, Schmuck 2?
Affirmative.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. All right. So Schmuck 1 is the paladin with the spear. Schmuck 2 is the wizard with the bow. And Schmuck 3 is warlock with a sword. Rux is going to go ahead and start taking this stuff over there. Unless somebody stops them.
No, I think that's right. Okay, so left number 1 is
Paladin with a spear.
with a spear. Middle's wizard bow. Right is warlock. Yeah, I think that's right.
Are we calling that a final answer?
Any
Yeah.
objections?
No, I don't have any objections.
Let's do it.
Okay. You place the classes and the weapons where you've specified, and it is the correct answer. Well done.
Also, I just want to say, Bae earlier when they were like, "This feels like a wizard," was touching the wizard. So
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
You were.
Nice.
So you asked 5 questions to the statues.
Mm-hmm.
And the 5th door in the room will open up for you to enter.
oh no, how many doors?
How
were
many
in this
doors
room?
were there?
6. So this is not the easiest question you're gonna get.
Are you
However,
serious?
Yeah, you didn't need
We
to ask
did a
questions
really
at all.
bad job.
Yeah, you didn't need to ask questions at all. Brandon had the right idea. You could just do investigations on things.
Okay,
Yeah, why would he give us
Well,
a puzzle that is unsolvable?
That's not a
without...
fun puzzle then.
No, it's you have to look. It's like reading the whole test through. Fucking D&D.
But don't worry, guys.
Or like
this
reading
next
the
one,
first question.
This next one is straightforward. At least you have a question that is straightforward and understandable. And I'm giving you this question because you guys told me how good you are at math. So here we go.
No.
We're gay.
No.
Jonathan just
I've
muted.
had-
That's the funniest fucking. Jonathan's like, I heard math. Bye.
I had 3 beers.
Wait,
I'm
I
gonna
have to
pretend
go
like
get a
that's
drink.
the reason
I
I'm
have
bad
to go
at
get
math.
a drink. Can we pause it? Can we pause it?
I
Can we
can't
pause
calculate
it?
a
And can I go
tip.
get my smart roommate? Can I go get my smart room?
Yeah, you especially need to be here, Katie, because this has to do with engineering too.
Okay, can I go get my smart roommate? I'm literally not even joking.
Yeah,
okay?
I'll let you call
like-
on the lifeline on this. That's fine.
I
I'm
feel
calling
like
it a lifeline.
engineering is a science, and I failed science. So
And therapy-wise, I am working on actively purging every single thing I've ever learned about engineering out of my brain.
Katie, I'm
So-
sorry.
Nice.
Thanks for re-traumatizing me for entertainment.
none of us have said how good we are at math.
I think we've said that we're not good at math.
No. Oh, no. I said that you weren't good at math, and everyone's like, well, hold on, not me. I'm not included in that.
I don't think I argued against
No,
that.
not you, Brandon.
Show me
No.
receipts, bitch.
Babe, no,
You
we
also
know.
have to get ready to write that math out because I have an audio processing disorder, okay?
I bet it
Specifically
was
when it comes
me
to math.
because my
be right
first major at university was mathematics. I used to be a math TA for geometry. I was a geometry TA.
On a somewhat related note, I heard back from the Florida Board of Registration, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
officially an architect.
Hey!
Yay!
Congrats, Brandon.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
boys, fully licensed, baby.
Oh my gosh, you could have helped me put my toilet in.
I could have charged you a lot to draw you a toilet.
Yeah. Maybe I should have put it in a different place in my bathroom. I had this resource and I didn't use it, and I feel bad.
That's true. I could have redesigned your bathroom for you if you
Yeah,
wanted.
that would have been amazing.
You like water slides, right?
Yeah. I mean, they give me a wedgie every single time. Can you design a water slide that doesn't give wedgies?
No. I specialize in wedgie water slides.
Come on.
It's a different practice. I have a friend I can recommend.
Yeah, I would appreciate that because I've never met a water slide that did not give me a wedgie.
This was also at the suggestion of a listener. Like, they said they're good at math. Give them one. Let's see.
Why? Why does a listener think that we should do a puzzle?
A puzzle with really serious consequences that y'all don't even know about. I am so excited.
That's why I was like, no, Tisha. I don't think we should
She
try
almost
it.
made a very big error. You did a good job stopping her.
Also being the only fucking idiot pile of goo that's like, maybe we should, like, look at stuff.
I just got lucky on that first roll of yours that you just didn't get to see anything.
Do they all have little markings on them and I'm just dumb?
Why would
Yeah.
Chris put math in this? Doesn't Chris know that gays can't do math?
Boom.
But yeah, everything had a clue on it. Or at least most things had a clue on it.
Well,
That's why there was a room that had 0 questions that would have been a very, very easy math problem. This one's got a lot of letters and numbers in it. Yay.
Christopher. This is bullying, okay? Adult bullying.
Like you got a degree in math.
Yeah, I'm actively forgetting all of my math because it was traumatizing and bad for me.
Well, you're gonna hate this question.
I'm gonna hate this fucking question.
I literally looked up engineering math.
No, Chris! Why would you look up engineering math?
So, Katie, I'm guessing at this point, you're bringing me in so I can solve the math now when you don't take another episode stumbling over obvious puzzles.
Yeah, exactly.
aw. This
Red
is what it feels like.
dragged.
I'm not here to be read.
It doesn't hurt as much when it's text on a screen.
I want to be read.
You just were.
I didn't hear it.
It's
you
just...
only could do math when you were drunk in engineering.
Shut the fuck up. It's just my roommate bullying me. My roommate's just like, I'm assuming you're bringing me on to do math, because otherwise you guys are going to spend like another episode just dicking around in the dark trying to figure out a really obvious puzzle.
It's very true.
Oh no.
And I get why you... No, I'm serious about the liquor. Like, you couldn't do math sober in engineering.
Yeah, you have to put yourself
Oh.
in the same mindset.
See, that's why you can't do math. You started smoking weed after school, and liquor was your math.
Exactly.
Yeah, Katie needs to be drunk to do math.
This is
That makes
brutal.
so much sense. Oh shit, I'm drunk.
And remember Ben math, okay? Ben math. Brackets, exponentials.
Bin map.
Pim,
Pimda.
depends on where you were.
Brackets or parentheses. I mean, I think that's a Canadian versus a US acronym.
It is.
Yeah, Ben math.
But since we're all here, let's get this going. You walk
Yeah.
into the 5th room, and there's just a simple math equation. Well, there's just a math equation on the table. All you have to do is answer it right, and it's even multiple choice.
No.
Oh.
The question reads, if 69 maple leaves are traveling at 420 moose per hour, what is the order of the differential equation given by dy over dx plus 4y equals sine x?
Okay, can you... Okay.
Give me that last part again. dy over dx.
Plus 4y equals sine x.
Oh, Chris wrote it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris rounded it out.
Oh, I'm
Is
writing on
it
a notepad
0?
like an idiot.
1, 2, or 3.
So the order of the differential equation...
1. It is B.
It's an ODE?
The answer is B.
Hang on.
If 69 maple leaves are traveling at 420 moose per hour, what is the order of the differential equation given by dy over dx plus 4y equals sin x? It is 1. The differential is 1. So to determine the order of the differential equation, we have to count the highest derivative of the dependent variable present in the
God.
equation. In this case, the given equation is dy over dx equals 4y equals sin x. The highest derivative of the dependent variable y is the first derivative, dy over dx. Therefore, the order of the differential equation is 1.
That sounds right.
Katie, do you or your roommate have any input?
Well, okay, 1 second. Yeah, because that sounds really...
Ask your roommate if the order of the differential equation is 1.
Because the derivative of...
It's 1. The answer is B, Chris. A. I like the letter B, because B is like Bob, and Bob is a buddy of mine, and I like B. I'm just gonna go press B. And Rux just walks over and presses B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we can wait until Katie's roommate answers, because Katie's roommate's obviously way better at
No, I
puzzles than
think
I
you're
am.
right, Trisha. It's just like
Wow.
I said, I'm just really bad at listening to math. So your explanation sounded right, but I have a very hard time keeping up when it comes to math spoken out loud. But yeah, order is generally like the highest exponential in the equation.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Mhm.
Math in real life was my worst subject. So that sounded like witchcraft. Like, it sounded like, you fucking nerd, I'm going to stuff you in a locker.
Wait, you're gonna stuff me in a locker, or I'm gonna stuff you in a locker?
I'm going to stuff you in a locker.
Wow.
Oh my god, Katie, this is so easy.
It is really easy, I think. I could be
It's
wrong.
literally y prime plus 4y equals sine x. Katie, this is, oh my god.
like what
It's
order?
1.
Tisha was right. Tisha was right. Yes.
Katie, this is literally...
Thank you, Katie's
You can
roommate.
explain it later. You can explain it later.
You can explain
I already
it later.
explained it.
No, because I have to remember what an order is. Does that make sense? I have to remember what a differential equation is.
All
It's
right,
just 'cause
B
I
has
forget what a
been
differential
pressed.
equation is.
B has
Hey,
been
nobody
pressed.
stabbed me.
No, I am good at, figuring out who, is cheating on other people, this man fucking other man's husband, that kind of thing. I specifically did not go to detective school for math.
Hey, I mean, you need math if you're gonna do some, unsavory, possibly illegal things. You gotta kind of judge people.
I mean, that is
And,
called forensic
measure
accounting.
things.
I think the maple leaves are the wizard with the bow.
After B is pressed, you hear nothing except the last door opens up. Well done, Tisha. You explained it exactly correctly, so well done.
Erwin walks past you and says, "Gnarly strip on the Barbie, fucking nerd."
Gnarly strip on the nerd,
Hey,
you fucking.
who were you calling a nerd? You fucking cargo wearing, short having, socks
Ooh.
with sandals, green guy. Okay.
Wow.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Wow.
You green motherfucker.
being green, but I'm just pointing it out because you pissed me off.
At least
Wait.
I don't know math, nerd.
At least I don't, know math.
nerd.
Love that.
There is one final test. In front of you, there is a glittery leopard print frying pan. Big cast iron frying pan.
Oh, this is Lynn's.
This weapon is yours. However, you must leave something in return. That's it. You
Is
gotta
it
leave some.
Bae rolls up to it and squirts out this crown that I was given by an ex-employee of ours.
Okay.
Wait, gnarly, mate. You're gonna. What is the crown? The crown? Shouldn't we keep the crown?
No, it was given to me by a real shitty person, and I'd rather purge all of their existence in my mind. My mind.
Yes.
but mate, okay, when bruvs, how long does the thing have to
Bruvs.
stay here if we replace it? Is it like forever?
Mhm.
Does hey, how long do we have, mate? How long does the thing have to stay here?
Until the next person figures out what to find here.
Let me. How about this? I get your whole thing with Zastasha Bay, but I kind of need to know where Zastasha is, and maybe if I have something that Zastasha had, I can find out, because Zastasha's trying to frame me for murdering Wasabi Boy.
Totally
maybe-
forgot about that.
Well,
Maybe I take, and Rux pulls out of their pocket a pink wrapper that they had picked up in the sewer, and drops the pink wrapper on there and takes the crown. Does that work? Is the crown stuck, or can I just do that?
I will let you take the crown back if you want it.
Okay.
You're leaving a pink wrapper then?
Yeah, the pink wrapper that Rux picked up while they were trying to search for Bae in the sewer. Because Bae left a breadcrumb trail of pink wrappers.
Yes. Okay. As long as Bae doesn't want to collect that, I mean,
I made a weird gross suction noise, and I don't think you guys heard it.
oh.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
That's okay. We don't
Looking
need to.
forward to that now.
Okay. Yeah, enjoy that, Chris.
Thanks. As, who takes the frying pan?
Bae
I think
did.
we need to give it to Lynn.
No, Bae did not take it.
No, Bae didn't take it. Bae just dropped off a crown. and then took the crown back, I guess.
Can I do a perception check to see, like, is this thing connected to anything? Maybe a trap or something?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I don't see shit, because that's a 7, honey.
Okay. Then there we go.
I mean, we paid the price, right? They made us do math. What kind of demonic, horrible, insane kind of person makes a group of queers do math?
Queers.
Like, how cruel do you gotta be to put that as a question?
But, mate, what if the candy wrapper is not an equivalent exchange?
I mean, who cares?
The will tell us, right?
We gave up so much. We gave up our mental health for this.
I don't think that the voice cares.
Well, if you don't want us to leave a crown, you don't want us to leave a candy wrapper, what do you want us to leave?
Well, I just don't like. I have a hand axe. I have 2. I also have other weapons.
Days could work.
I mean, do you want me to cut off my claws? Is that what you're asking for me?
Mate, I literally
you
just
me
said
do-
that I have 2 hand
Yeah, me-
axes. Needless sacrifice, mate. It's not necessary. That's not what I asked for.
I'm just saying you're putting a lot of like stuff about this person, this voice, and this ominous voice or whatever. Like, you know, they had us go through all these trials and tribulations that really took a lot out of us emotionally, and now they're asking for even more.
I mean, let us just try grabbing the frying pan, and if it does not work, then we add more. But we really do have to get back to get ready for the wrestling match that is now tomorrow and not 2 days from now.
This is training.
I mean, we did not fight and
What if it's math wrestling?
Mates, please remember that there is a consequence if we don't do this correctly. Gnarly strip on the Barbie.
Okay, but there was a consequence if we got the riddles wrong. We're at the prize thing now.
But if I think that there was still a stipulation, mate.
Oh, okay. So we sacrifice, and then we gotta sacrifice even more.
I'm down to leave
That
this
sounds
crown.
like a great ominous being that you're talking to.
Okay, Erwin Corwin drops his 2 hand axes next to the frying pan and then grabs the frying pan.
Okay. With 2 hand axes and a candy wrapper.
Yeah, guys.
God damn it, Chris. I really tried to put some guilt on you, and you're not giving us anything.
The crowd and y'all were like, no.
No. I mean, I did not say that.
Erwin, there is a... I gotta get some dice, hang on. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution. 16, honey.
Okay.
That's still not bad.
No, so you'll take half damage. It is 4d12, though, so let's see what happens. 9, 14, 25, 12 damage to Erwin, and the frying pan does not move. Not quite enough, everybody.
Well,
Wait, you did 40-12 and it was only 12 damage?
Oh, it was 25. So 12 is half.
Okay.
Can I leave the Sasha's crown here now?
I mean, I kind of like that crown, right? The crown was something that was good for a paladin, right? It was charisma.
Sure, I don't fucking know.
I think so. I honestly don't remember either. Jonathan, do you remember what it was?
I gave you the crown. I don't.
It was like a spell slot.
Yeah, it was like literally perfect for you.
Yeah, but it was from Zastasha, so it wasn't perfect.
Right.
Honestly, when I go through a breakup, I purge all the shit they give me.
No, I keep all that stuff like a treasure.
No,
Especially all the
it's
men
not
that I
a
dated.
treasure.
Keeping it, especially if I stole it.
Especially if you stole it.
That's valid. I'm down with it, Katie.
Thanks.
Fine. Here, take the fucking crown. It is what it is. It's a very powerful thing that I could use to to clear my name about murdering a guy. But sure, here you go.
I'm not
Take the
going to
crown.
ignore.
I mean, let me go through my pockets. I mean, I got a mace.
Fruit parfait.
I've got yes, this very old parfait. It's a little moldy now. How about I've got this potion of aqueous form.
Still have parfait in your pockets.
Lynn doesn't bathe a lot.
Gross.
I also drop my glaive and my flail.
Here's a bunch of trash that we were trying to get rid of.
Well, I'm also going to drop off that potion of aqueous form
Okay.
because it seems useful and therefore of value.
So there is now a potion of aqueous form, a glaive, a flail, 2 hand axes, and candy wrapper. You trying to grab it now?
Actually, Rux puts a second candy wrapper down.
Okay. I'll make note of that.
Can we leave behind something that's not physical? Can I leave behind an ability?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I was going to leave my cigarettes, as in he will stop smoking, but that's big.
That seems like
Wow.
good
It's a
for
big
you and
give
bad
up.
for
I know.
Mates, before you do these things and get rid of abilities and the such as gnarlies, why don't I try picking it up now with what we have?
Will you die?
No, I won't.
Okay, well, that's good. I really don't want to fill out all the paperwork for having an employee die on the first day.
And as Erwin's picking it up, Rux is gonna slip in a reverse card.
Wait, what does that mean?
Nothing.
They have an Unho deck.
Okay.
Okay. With a reverse Unho card, 2 pink wrappers, 2 hand axes, a glaive, a flail, and a potion of aqueous form, Erwin, you are able to lift the frying pan for the first time. You have received your hidden weapon.
Man, whoever finds this treasure next is going to be disappointed.
Dun dun dun!
It is a glittering heavy iron skillet covered in pink and silver glitter and a leopard print pattern. The glitter gets everywhere when being handled, leaving a constant trail whenever you're holding it.
Great.
Okay, and just who was this meant for? Was this meant for? Because it's giving Zastasha, but it's also giving Lynn.
This was actually decided on a Patreon poll as to what this hidden weapon is going to be. This was decided months ago. So
Is this within? This is a melee range. How long is its reach?
it's a melee range, yeah. So 5 feet. Yeah, you're gonna have to be close up.
So I swish it around and get the glitter everywhere. Gnarly, I have the frying pan. I guess since I don't have any weapons, I'll use this.
Sure. Rex tries to take their Unho card back.
You cannot get the card back, and actually, as Erwin is swirling around with the frying pan, getting glitter everywhere, the walls of the building begin to pixelate and disappear.
Ooh.
Slowly before your eyes, the wide open hand dojo is nothing more than a bare lot.
Do we not have a wrestling match tomorrow?
Oh, you do, and now you don't have anywhere to train. Oh, and it's nighttime. God, that took you so fucking long.
Great.
That's fair. It's a lot of math.
The wrestling match wasn't at Open Hand Dojo, right? It was somewhere else.
Yeah, it's at a stadium.
Okay.
But since it's nighttime, that means you guys are going to have to go and get a long rest before this big wrestling match. And that's what's going to happen in between now and the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay.
Dun, da, da, da.
Yes, we're finally getting to the wrestling day, the main event. So until then, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find the podcast at rollgayroleplay.com.
I'm Brandel, and technically that frying pan is Bae-Lin property, so if you leave, that stays with us.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I'd love to renounce all of my student debt because I could not solve that problem.
Oof.
And hi, I am Kylie Minogue, and you can find me in Australia.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks
I
for
thought she
listening,
was
everybody.
from New Zealand.
Oh, well, thanks for listening,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
An RGRB LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti. Statue voiced by Aubrey.